Subscribe to the channel and comment down below saying I subscribe to enter this one shoutout giveaway. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Film Explosion. It's common knowledge that YouTube is one of the most used websites on the internet. While that serves the purpose of publicizing personal views, it also caters to those who like to be served the tea. Dr. Phil's talk that took a head start as an informative and productive show went on to display the dirt on different celebrities invited to his show. As it turns out, this how is a fake depiction of Dr. Phil's psychological views, and here's why. Shelley Duvall, a protagonist in The Shining, consulted Dr. Phil. Before the commencement, Dr. Phil played a small chunk of their discussion where Shelley talked about Robin Williams, who she once used to be close with. Consistently bouncing back on relevant questions, Dr. Phil had her come off severely mentally ill. This affected Shelley's life, and she had to be sent to a treatment facility in Miami to spend a couple of days before returning to Texas. Had Dr. Phil really wanted to assist her, he'd have sent her to someplace closer to home, but it turns out Dr. Phil's therapy is just a fake attempt to grasp attention. Todd Herzog. When Todd Herzog arrived on the set to consult Dr. Phil about a drinking problem, he was miserably drunk. He was so unstable that a few guards had to be sent to escort him onto the stage. Later, it was found out despite knowing Todd's uncontrollable obsession with alcohol, he was left alone with it and then drugged before presenting himself to Dr. Phil. This proves that Dr. Phil is an evil in disguise who only appears to want to assist his patients and in real, further sickens them.
Todd, Dr. Phil.
Hi, I'm Todd. Nice to meet you.
How you feeling, man?
Crying because I just can't believe this is happening. So,
I want you to blow into it really hard for 5 seconds when I tell you, so I can see where you are.
Caden Mahaffey. She appeared on the national TV, along with her boyfriend, to discuss his domestic issues. However, Dr. Phil turned the subject to her mental illness and humiliated her in front of a huge crowd. She finally understood that all the positive views in Dr. Phil's therapy are fake, and so is his TV shows. Questionable tactics. A boy of around 18 years of age was called up on stage for a consultation as imposed by his parents, who were fed up of him spending plenty of time just playing video games. Even when the kid was against visiting him, Dr. Phil imposed his views about the teenager on him and made him even sicker. It is believed that an 18-year-old is capable of making his own decisions, but Dr. Phil was just too stubborn to take it. The pressure to appear on the Dr. Phil show. An attention-seeking son of the team in Dr. Phil's show also involves barging into their potential patient's house at night and insisting on consultation. The team would brainwash their minds into believing that they're in dire need of treatment, which alone, upon hearing, sends shivers down my spine. Even though the kid who appeared on the show had positive reviews about Dr. Phil, it was discovered via his parents that the story of imposition was in fact true. Phil's ex-wife speaks out. Dr. Phil appears as an advocate of sincerity in relationships. However, when it came to implementing his own rules, he miserably failed. Not only was he dishonest with his career, but he also alleged to have cheated on his spouse. Her wife, Debbie Higgins, claimed to have been treated horribly towards the end of her demise. She says that he'd obtrude his anger on her whenever he found suitable and disregard their relationship almost at all times. Weight loss scandal. 2003 was what marked the head start for a weight loss scandal introduced by our very own Dr. Phil, who did not back off even when warned quite several times. As suggested by the customers, the product brought no detectable changes and was a complete fraud. This proves that not only Dr. Phil's show is fake, but also his products are unworthy of a shot. However, it's truly disappointing to see such scams penetrating their way into the economic world and making profits bigger than $10 million. Turnaround Ranch. Torture or tough love. Residential treatment facility Turnaround Ranch, supported by Dr. Phil, has been alleged of keeping their patients in utter exhaustion. Elizabeth Verney reported against the building, claiming that they do the exact opposite of what they promised their patients to help escape from: downright stress. Elizabeth said that she was exposed to animal dung almost every day and would hardly ever have anyone to help her change or eat. What was such a hefty amount for when their patients aren't even remotely catered to? Mail interception. Elizabeth was unwillingly held captive for the longest. She even wrote letters to her parents describing the abuse, but those letters never reached their destination. Finally, when her parents visited, they suspected the issues when they witnessed the exhaustion of Elizabeth's face. They regretted to have trusted Dr. Phil's recommendation, which turned out to be nothing but a fraud and made their mind to expose him so people can be wary of him. Breach in policy. Dr. Phil's agency claimed to be against admitting people who have previously attempted suicide. However, they went against it and yet catered to a patient with severe suicidal records. The patient later filed a lawsuit against him for further torturing him into falling sicker than he initially was. Now he had become an drug-addicted user who'd only feel relaxed if intakes a certain drug. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.